Have you or anyone you know ever been falsely accused of something that you did not do? Well, I have, and yes, it sucks. And I'm gonna give you some tips on how to handle that, or how I handle that, and how I think you probably should handle that as well. So my name is Michael Douglas. This is Mindset Matters TV. And about 8 months ago, I was falsely arrested down in Florida while I was running my logistics business. Had some car trouble for a little while after a little mini vacation, and ended up being falsely accused of something I did not do, and had to spend about 3 nights in jail at the worst time because I had actually been without a load for about 3 weeks at this point. And for that reason, I had to put my business on hold for a little while. So without going too deep into that, let's go ahead and get into these remedies, I should call it, I guess, for false accusations. So you want to stay strictly factual when it comes to being falsely accused. You want to document everything, and you want to make sure you limit the emotional outbursts. No over emotional outbursts against your accuser. No arguing with your accuser or anyone else, and no convincing, because it's a false accusation, right? So you want to control your initial reaction. And if you do this, it will give you a lot of leverage in the end, because if you don't, you're actually going to lose your leverage. Because what happens is, if you start panicking and getting super angry and overly emotional, what it's going to do in the eyes of most people, it's going to make you look guilty, whether you are or not. And of course you're not, because it's a false accusation, right? So stay calm and practice breath control immediately, right? Number 2, you want to secure your communications. So what that means is go silent. Act like you got read your Miranda rights, right? You have the right to remain silent. Maybe you did get read your Miranda rights, like me. Matter of fact, I don't even know if they read me my rights, now that I think about it. I gotta go back and watch the video. So yeah, secure your communications. Stop direct contact with your alleged victim. And whatever you do, don't repeat yourself. You just say what you say, and you tell them, look, I said what I said, I'm not repeating myself. And that's it, right? So, and that's not to the police. Like I said, you have the right to remain silent, so by all means use it. I was talking about you and the so-called accuser, right? So number 3, you want to document and gather evidence. Documentation beats conversation. I'm gonna say it again, even though I know a lot of y'all already heard that before. Documentation beats conversation. So you want to save everything, collect any exonerating data. You want to keep detailed, chronological fact log. Detailed, chronological, in order. You want to keep all that documented. You want to do this by hand as well as maybe a digital backup, because this is 2026, right? Probably need to email something or get PDF or whatever. How you doing? All right, so number 4, and this is probably, I don't know if this is the most important, depending on your situation, you want to seek professional help. And that means absolutely consulting with an attorney of the proper authorities. And that might be HR if it's something that happened on the job, or it might be local government overseer. I mean, who knows? It all depends on your case. And number 5, It's like a continuation of 4. You want to go through all official channels that are provided for you. HR hire. If there's a owner, always want to talk to the owner. I read this book called Power of People, and one of the things, the author is James K. Van Fleet. And one of the main points I remember from that book is you always go to the top and talk to the people at the top anytime you have anything going on where power is involved, right? So, and as far as the attorneys go, you want to consider maybe a defamation suit, or in my case, it was a wrongful arrest. And yes, I'm still fighting that. Well, I beat the charge, but I refuse to go down without being compensated. So yes, still looking for a remedy on that. So those 5, I'll do a quick recap. Number 1, control your initial reaction. Number 2, secure your communications. Number 3, document and gather evidence. Number 4, seek professional help. And number 5, go through all official channels. So again, like I said, my name is Michael Douglas. This is Mindset Matters TV. And so that was the recap. And I hope somebody got something out of that. If you did, please share with someone who may have gone through a false arrest or any type of false accusation. And let me know what I might have missed in the comments. I appreciate all feedback. I respond to all comments. And I think that's pretty much what I wanted to get off my chest. Oh yeah, so before I go, yes, everybody knows by now that Carmelo Anthony was found guilty. I don't think anybody should have been surprised. And he's also sentenced to 35 years. Now that may be a little bit of a surprise to some of y'all. I'm still in a state of shock because I empathize with both sides, because I actually had to plan my own son's funeral, just like the Metcalfs. And the Anthonys are also losing their son to the penitentiary, at least for a while, because my honest opinion is he has a few grounds for appeal. But, I'm not a lawyer. I did spend a lot of time in the law library, and I really wanted to be as unbiased as I can, because I see I see it from both sides, being that I lost my child. So it's gonna be hard to actually do a video on that without being biased on both sides, for me personally. But I'm still putting my thoughts together on that, so I don't really want to speak too much more on it on this video. But it did cross my mind because this is a video about false accusations, and I believe a lot of those took place in this case, probably on both sides. But I wasn't there. 99.9999999% of y'all weren't there. So who knows what really happened, right? But anyway, I'm gonna put together some thoughts on that. And if you want to hear them, just let me know in the comments. And oh yeah, I'm gonna link the video to my body cam footage also in the comments, or either in the description, so y'all can actually see what I was talking about if you're new to my channel. Because like I said, this channel is called Mindset Matters, and that's because the mind is all, and all is the mind. Everything starts with the mind. Everything ends with the mind. With that being said, this channel is also about elevating your mindset so you can actually increase your financial standing in this thing called life. So with that being said, my name is Michael Douglas, and keep your mind expand to match your money. How you doing? Well, I'm good. Either your mind will expand to match your money, or your money will just start to shrink to match your mind. Let's grow.